Hello my fellow gamers and welcome to our next subscriber battle replay, where today we have the Empire being led by our very own subscriber Lord Lenny, who sent it in, and he is playing against the High Elves led by McDuck. I just want to check. Yep, I believe that is the name. And this is definitely a build I can get behind. It's got double Hellstorm rocket batteries, worth it. We also have 2 units of handgunners, 2 units of the Demigryph Knights of Hellbirds, 3 Halberdiers. He likes axes, what can we say? And he likes the Bright Wizard as well. We do have for the High Elves a Great Eagle. He's scouting on the flank. This force is led by the Ethereal, the Radiant. That's the one that has butterflies apparently. Oh, here comes the first volley. Don't want to miss this, because look at this. So we have got an army of new fancy units. So there's 4 units of Sylvian Guard. They have charged defense against all. Armored and shielded. How's that going for you? How's our charge defense going? Is it? Oh dear. So that's a mess. Also, the Eagle's got a bit too close, and there's handgunners now shooting them as the Emperor charges in. More Hailstorm coming in. These guys are taking a battering, so let's go over what's left. He did have 4 units of the Sylvian Guard. Now he's got about 3. There are 3 units of Sisters of Avalon. Also, we got the Talons of Tor Caladar, which are the Archers of Light Armor Regiment of Renown in very dancing green. Here's another. So what we've learned today, guys, is firework beats arrow. That's what we've learned today. Also, there is a unit over here that's already gone to combat. We have the Fireborn, the Dragon Prince's Regiment of Renown, fighting against one of the units of Demigryphs. They both have anti-large. It does look like the Demigryphs are winning at the moment, but how long that would last, not entirely sure. The Ethereal is trying to take out the rocket battery, so the Emperor, Calfranc, is chasing after him. Another volley's going down. Those rockets are doing absolute work on these units. Archers are picking away the Halberdiers because they've got to bring shields. What I say forgot, they don't actually have any. Somehow though, this unit just walked past them. Got main combat going on here. But now it looks like Calfranc is actually going to make the same mistake the High Elves did with the Eagle. Bringing him in so he's in range of all the, ranged units, which is never good. Chasing, and now she's actually started wavering. She's shaking and he's falling back. He's taking a lot of damage, but we do have the Bright Wizard doing a nice flaming skill straight down the middle there, giving them the winning edge. And the Demigryphs charging to the flank as well by the looks of it. However, we do have the Spearmen chased off the handgunners and now going for the Hellstorm rocket battery. That was a bit of a mistake there. Oh, what have we got coming down? Oh, a banishment going down there. That's pretty painful. And now the Great Eagle's getting involved as well, going for the other Hellstorm rocket battery. They have done so well. Oh, and we got all the spells going down here. All of the spells. Demigryph Knights are being picked off by the archers now. Getting a beautiful side shot. And some healing done. They really want to decide who's going to win that engagement. Bright Wizard trying to help out. How's things going over here? It looks like the Demigryph Knights are going to beat the Fire Dragon, Fireborn. How many's left? 9 to their 7. Badge power is still pretty equal. I've been told this is a long replay, so if you haven't already, you may want to get well, it's probably too late for tea now, but but look, that healer's pretty much put it up back to equal. I don't know what's going on here. For some reason, the Hellstorm rocket battery, and it happens a second time as well. When he tells them to fire something, they just walk forwards. They don't actually fire. Don't know if that's something to do with line of sight or something like that, but it will cost them. We've got the Demigryph Knights doing a flanking maneuver here. There's not much strength left in them, so I think the idea is to try and flank around and do as much damage as they can to these ranged units, just to get as much value as he can out of them. Here we do have a pretty, well, I say solid gun line. If they could focus on the Great Eagle and try and take that out, would do pretty good. It looks pretty equal on both fronts. I think the High Elves are winning over here. I mean, the rocket battery is going to be a very, look, just push it through. The High Elves will get confused. They'll then back off. and they'll win, I think, is the idea there. But we do have a great eagle. Oh, it looks like she is she going for the wizard? That's the question. Eagle showing off there, having a good feed. Looks like the bright wizard's going in as well to join the fight. Hellstorm rocket battery realising probably shouldn't have been there. And the alpha one is charging forward instead of manning that, which is what they really need. Got some Demigryph Knights over there. Halberdiers have been kind of forgotten, so they're going to get charged by the Fireborn. But I mean, they could do some damage if they don't break straight away. Could take some of them out. Demigryphs Knights over here done a fantastic job. But the archers are now focusing all their fire, probably getting some friendly fire in as well, just to deal with them. So that's good, stopping their shots. Another Flaming Scale came in to do damage with the Spearmen, but it looks like the Spearmen are winning overall here. It is tough to say who's winning back, but we've definitely got some healing. There we go, they're starting to break. The handgunners are starting to break as well. Lord Lenny, for the Empire, needs to try and turn this around if he can. This Great Eagle's been a bother, but he is getting some shots off now. Looks like over the Demigryph Knights, but being held back. It looks like what was left of this flank is all just gathered in this one combat now. The Demigryph Knights over here have been dealt with now by the High Elves. So it looks like the front line battle is now being won by the High Elves. Yeah, it's just the Bright Wizards where he's been overwhelmed. But this flank battle has been won by the Empire, but at what cost, really? Looks like they are going to try and man the Hellstorm rocket batteries again. And we do have the handgunners. They could do some serious damage. Just trying to get a pan over everything that's going on. I think what we got is all visible here now. So we've got some range on both sides. The front lines are completely knackered. And we do have two generals. That may have been a mistake. Oh, I say that. No, they're going to just waver and then tear away. But they do have anti-large. So if they can get some good hits on her, they will do the damage. But she can heal that. She can tank it. Over Halberdiers try to hold back the Silverland Guard. But it's just not going to happen. And there is more heathen, and they're all getting in there. But we do have handgunners taking some pot shots at them, as the Bright Wizard, he's actually been shattered, so he's out. The Halberdiers probably won't be coming back either. The Hellstorm rocket battery is activated. Getting some point-blank shots in there against the Talons of Tor Galore, or whatever they're called. Tor Caladar. What? High Elf language, it's just... But, oh, did you see that guy go flying as Illyrio gets in there, starts cutting them up? Yep, the Hellstorm rocket battery is being dealt with once and for all. The Empire trying to form a line here, get what Halberdiers they can. Handgunners getting some good shots into these spearmen. Well, I say that, that's if they weren't running away. And we got handgunners over there as well, but more spearmen coming in. The archers are getting some great shots on Curl Front. This battle is now gone for 7.5 minutes. These have ran, the Sisters of Avalon have ran out of ammunition. However, these guys, they're just basic archers, but they're pretty good. I say that. What's this they've got? Flammable and flaming. Oh, that's harsh. But it looks like the Empire's on the back foot here. The bounty power is pretty equal. The High Elves do have the numbers. They've got the heathen. They've got some range left. Be interested to see what Lord Lenny can do. Put it out for the Empire. Got the handgunners trying to fall back. But we've got spearmen over here as well. And the thing is, they will be tiring these guys out. Looks like the rest of the forces are gathering. But there we go. That's a nice win. Got some spearmen to shatter. They're going to take some pot shots. Now they can focus over here where the Halberdiers are making a stand. There's not many of them left, but 2 against that 1 unit might be alright. They're all exhausted at this point. Looks like they are starting to break now, unfortunately. But just holding them off. Yeah, it looks like these spearmen, oh no, they turned around. So the handgunners were able to shoot them in the back. Yeah, I'm getting that. And the Halberdiers are charging in against the spearmen. While they get shot in the back as well, they instantly break. What's going on over here? We have got some handgunners trying to hold what's left of the hill, but they're trying to take on the archers. I mean, these guys have got flaming arrows being shot at them. That's not good. Yeah, shot in the face. That'll do it. So they're now broken. No, they're wavering. So they're skirmish mode. So they're running away from the archers. Over here, Looks like the Halberdiers are done for. Do have a Hailstone rocket battery crew come back, but the Emperor's now having to do some hit and runs. And look at this, they're lined up nicely. Oh yeah, no, that's they're broken. They're gone. Been terrified away. Archers coming in, but they don't have much range. But these handgunners have still got about a third of their ammunition left, so they are getting some really good shots. But Valerio is coming in now. The Emperor has jumped in and has terrified them as well, which is fantastic. In C comes. Get some good kills there. Ooh, that's why you should stay in formation, guys. That's what happens when you stand on your own. But it looks like over here, we have got the Sisters of Avalon have actually fought away the handgunners, which is fantastic. The High Elves have kind of pretty much won this centre and that flank. Valerio herself, though, has broken. She's only got, how much health? 290. That's like a couple of good volleys, but unfortunately, with these archers coming in and the spearmen, they don't really get much choice. Handgunners are going to have to try and deal with them. The Emperor lance behind them, so now they've got this beautiful pincer movement. Bullets from the front, Griffin from behind. I mean, it's an interesting pincer movement, but it is... Oh no, he's going over there. Don't know where he's going. I think he was going to deal with the archers, but he's realised, no, we need to deal with this. They're falling back. Looks like some handgunners over here have rallied. So, McDuck did make the mistake of not finishing the unit off. So, it looks like he's going to get some good back shots into these Sisters of Avalon. Back over here, if I can get the camera to work. The Emperor is protecting his own. The handgunners are getting some shots on point blank range. This is what they love. Can't really miss. In comes the Emperor. Hopefully that'll cause Orvan Shaft. Oh, there's a banishment coming as well. This is not what Lord Lenny needs. His last forces being picked apart. And look, the banishment is just following where they go, doing maximum damage. The Emperor has scared off these forces, though. The archers nearly out of ammunition. Once again, the Sisters of Avalon trying to deal with these pesky handgunners. We are now plus 10 minutes for this battle. And over here, it looks like Lord Lenny may be bringing it together if he can keep getting these guys to break. And oh no! The handgunners are being just left to pick at the lady. Can they take her out? 79 health. Not got much ammunition left, but if they can finish her off... Oh no, it looks like they're moving away, trying to dodge those arrows. I think it would have been better just taking the shot to try and pick her out. Because their range damage is probably much better than close combat. Yeah, immediately get in there and start making them waver. Over here, the handgunners are actually still taking on the Sisters of Avalon, but they will be able to just slaughter them, take them out. They're quite, yeah, broken at this point. Handgunners are broken over here. However, the Emperor has actually broken and terrified away the archers of the light armor. I mean, they barely had ammunition left, but that ammunition, that health, it's going to do a nice bit. Bounce power is actually in the Empire's favour. The lady is trying to chase these guys off the field. Once again, they've rallied. How are these guys rallying? And once again, they've turned their backs on them. Oh, that's going to help when they do get around to firing. Are you gonna fire? Actually, I think they're facing the wrong way. I don't think either side expected them to come back. However, these guys will be... The handgunners are going to chase off the field now. But... There we are, the Radiant has only got 60 health left. That's one good hit from the Emperor. Will just completely... And it looks like she's been chased off the field. Lord Lenny has actually used Carol France to chase them off the field. And suddenly, the High Elves aren't looking so good. That was their magic, that was their heathen, that was their leadership, all gone for that one unit. And the handgunners, they're very tired, they're shaking, but they have ammo left. And damn it, they can fight for the Empire still. The High Elves are gathering together, but remember, I don't think, do they have... Oh yeah, the archers did come back. So they're getting those few shots off. Carl Fran's going to have to do some fancy micro maneuvering to try and waste that ammunition. In fact, that was their last volley, and he does dodge them. And look, they suddenly realised this was a mistake. What you've just done is angered a giant chicken bird. That's what you've just done. He is... Yeah. Yeah, no, he is coming for you. Slowly, but very dramatic, this. Very dramatic. Down he goes. Boom. Shattered. done. I mean, they're psychologically shattered, they're physically shattered, they're emotionally shattered. It's all bad, guys. They are shattered on every level. And now Lord Lenny, with Karl Franz still leading, and one unit of the handgunners, which are the guys that ran off and everyone kind of forgot about, are now the last humans standing. 25 handgunners. These brave few, these band of brothers, standing together with their emperor to deal with the pointy ears. I mean, thinking about why are they fighting over apart from sand? I say that, there are some cool pyramids over there, so yeah, that's pretty cool. In fact, looking at it, with the fact that it's a trio and the white on the top, I think that is literally a copy of the pyramids of Giza they've gone for there. Very nice. We are now 15 minutes and I'm starting to lose it. But still, what are the numbers? Numbers 26 against 114 elves. Can the Empire manage it? Oh, look at this volley though. Each volley they get, I mean, they've still got quite a decent bit of ammunition left as well. These guys got none. And their lord has abandoned them. And now they're going full Last Samurai, running in. Apart from, in that film, they didn't have a griffin coming into the flank, just the spearmen. Immediately terrifies them. The Sisters of Avalon trying to get in there. We've got to be careful. The Emperor only has 860. But look, even here, beautiful rear shots there by the handgunners, getting some great damage done in there. This is just insane that both players are still going. But I mean, what they really should be doing is these guys should be leading because they've got the shields. So they should be in front, not behind. We're going to get some more volleys off. Yep, they're lined it up for another few. And look, just that volley starts making them break. They immediately go onto the guard and start breaking them. Suddenly, it's just one unit left. Victory is for... How has Lord Lenny managed this? If he can get this one unit, last unit to break, he has victory. And with Black Powder weapons shooting them in the face, it looks like they are starting to waver. They are exhausted. Units of shot. There we go. And it is a victory for our subscriber, who is for some reason under the name Bunny Girl. You know what? You be you. So Bunny Girl beats McDuck. And an absolute... Only in Total War Warhammer could we have this matchup. And what a fantastic battle as well. 113 kills, 47. Fantastic use of the demigriffs. Defensive when they needed to. Charged out when they could be aggressive. And when they are kind of used up their usefulness, charged them into the archers just to cause damage. And, oh, did they? Halberdiers, I mean, the one definitely big slip-up was not watching the Hell Cannons, Hellstorm Blocker Battery, sorry, where they walked into Spearmen. And also letting that one unit of Spearmen walk past. But, very nice formation here by Lord Lenny. And great game there by McDuck. I like this army. I do like it. It's got the Cav, it's got a solid front line, Rangers, the Heathen, scouting and harassment there. So yeah, two very good armies. Great game there. Well played for sticking it out as well for nearly 16 minutes. I think it was about 16 minutes by the end. I don't know. I know I've been recording for nearly 20. So there we go. So anyway, that is it, guys. If you've got a replay you think I might be interested in from a quick battle or something like that, skirmish online, do send it to me. Either ping me on Discord, or I now have a Discord chat where you can just put in replays. Don't be shy, put it in. If I think they're good, I will put them on the channel, commentate over them. And if you don't have Discord, you can just send it by email to shadowonlinegaming@gmail.com. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel if you haven't already for more subscriber quick battles like this. We are so close now to the 1,000 mark. It is, I can always taste it. It's so exciting. So do subscribe if you haven't. Hit the like button if you enjoyed this matchup. Comment below what you thought about the two armies and the strategies. I think they both played soundly. I mean, there was some little mistakes here and there, but all round, I think they both did fantastic. So well played to the both of them. And I hope to see you guys for the next one. Till then, take care.